Comedy Central Sports presents BattleBots. Only the best of the best remain. Middleweight quarterfinal demolition starts tonight. Turtle hopes to continue his surprising dash through the bracket, but Anklebiter wants to draw him into his gaping maw. T-minus Lips, Huggy Bear crushes. Which one's got the fatal MO? And Zion is praying for revenge. He wants payback from his nemesis, three-time champ Hazard. The game is faster, the hitting harder. It's the playoffs. San Francisco, lovely town, brutal fighting machines. Hello, everybody. I'm Tim Green, along with Carmen Electra, Arj Barker, and Tony Rock. Here with me now is a man who still has his tonsils, his appendix, and his wisdom teeth, Bill Dwyer.
I'm the picture of health, Tim. But by the end of the night, some of these machines definitely won't be. Heavy metal insurance rates are spiking right now.
Jim Smentowski, Rohnert Park, California. Turtle.
John McKenzie, Ukiah, California. Anklebiter.
I really got to watch out for that spinner, but hey, I've just gotten through two others before him, so I think I can take him.
If I can penetrate him and get control of him, I want to take him to the hammers.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go directly to the middleweight quarters.
Red driver, are you ready?
Ready.
Anklebiter is ready.
Gary Coleman in the pits, Turtle's own mini pep squad.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. Turtle with no weapons at all, an 8-sided wedge. Anklebiter with that devastating blade. 2 KOs coming into this match already.
We've seen how devastating it is. He already took out Mobius, a new fan favorite. And look at him tearing the Turtle.
Yeah, but Turtle's up underneath it. He's got that blade immobilized. At least temporarily.
It's backspinning now. He cut right into that shell.
John McKenzie, Anklebiter's driver with the vertical blade up to speed and coming after the Turtle.
Turtle's Jim Smentowski, one of the more famous of our BattleBots drivers, was recently recognized at a theater. Fans shouted out, "Hey, it's Jim!" Probably a little problem with the last name.
Turtle, little damage to the shell already from Anklebiter, and now he gets a toss from the kill saws. Anklebiter with the early lead in points and damage, Bill.
Oh yeah, he's dominating this fight, it's clear. All he's got to do is keep cutting. He's fighting a great fight right now.
You can just see the gashes in Turtle's shell.
Turtle's not backing off at all, though.
Whoa, and another shot by Anklebiter.
He's only backing up when he gets tossed by Anklebiter's disc. That is a fierce weapon.
Oh, but Turtle pushes Anklebiter toward the pulverizer, then takes a little nick from the pulverizer himself. Jim Smentowski, I think he realizes his only chance is to get a running start and then try to get that wedge up under Anklebiter.
But when he does that, he's just getting cut right into his own shell.
Whoa, Anklebiter flipped over by the kill saws. And now he's going to town with that blade on the BattleBots floor. Turtle nudging him back onto the kill saws.
Is that a good idea? Because if he goes flying over the kill saws, he might rewrite himself.
And now Anklebiter appears to be out of commission, and they are counting him out. This one belongs to Turtle.
What a turnaround! Turtle kind of getting a lucky break there. Jim Smentowski very happy. Gary Coleman very short.
Kind of like the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady wins the race. Turtle gets a little help from the kill saws. Now let's go to the replays.
Turtle taking a beating from both the kill saws and Anklebiter. Anklebiter just chewing him up, but right here in the end, it's the hazards that determine who wins this fight.
So Jim Smentowski and Turtle are going to the semifinals with a KO in 2:38. Carmen, what's your take?
We've seen it before. Great driving beats a big weapon. Way to go, Jim.
Now ours is with Jim Boxside.
Turtle once again shelling out defeat.
That's right. Turtle going all the way, I think, this time.
Are the days of giant blades over for Jim Smentowski?
Well, I don't know about that, but I think we'll see a few more wedges next time.
Wow. Well, we'll be looking out for you in the semis.
All right, thanks.
There's more quarterfinal destruction to come.
The biggest little flipper in botland, T- plans to make Huggy Bear an endangered species. Here's Carmen with some BattleBots trivia.
Which middleweight has won the most championships? Stay tuned for the answer when we come back.
For more information on how you can enter a fighting robot in a BattleBots competition, log on to BattleBots.com.
So, which middleweight has won the most championships? Hazard with 3. But Bill Dwyer has won the most hearts.
Welcome back. Unlike Bill and me, most people are lazy slugs. They don't especially like household chores. Now here's Bill with a solution to that drudgery with Bots in the News.
Bots in the news. Sick and tired of mowing the lawn? Then lie back with a cold one, Tubbs, while your robo-mower cuts the grass for you. Added bonus, you can program it to chase after your mailman or your neighbor's cat. Too lazy to get up off your butt and answer the door? Your ER1 personal robot system will do that and grab you a beer. It'll even talk back to you.
I'll get you another beer.
But it's still illegal to marry one, even in Vermont. Bots in the news.
T- was built to win a championship, but so far he's come up short. The guys at Inertia Labs are hoping this season is different.
Dave Schultz, Huggy Bear.
Alexander Rose, Reason Bradley, T-.
Thank goodness we got our invertibility together for T-, so if he flips us, we can move upside down.
We're going to go in and try and get under him and flip him as high as we can and use the same kind of strategy as the other guys. Flip him and flip him again and flip him again.
T- has to stay away from that hug zone and flip him from the side.
This is a middleweight quarterfinals contest. Introducing, in the red square, he'll flip you so high you won't know whether to scratch your watch or wind your butt. Here is T-.
T- armed with a special titanium spatula for this fight.
And in the blue square, this robot makes the bubonic plague look like the common cold. Please welcome Huggy Bear.
Huggy Bear, one of my picks to click this year, and that new invertibility is going to help him in this fight against T-.
The boxers locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time.
Now, how important was it that he's invertible this year? This is the perfect fight to see if he can make his way into the finals.
T- moving cautiously around the battle box, trying to position himself to the side of Huggy Bear to avoid that deadly hug.
The hug zone, and it looks like T- is just the perfect size to get trapped in there.
Oh, nice driving, and there's a huge flip by T-, completely inverting Huggy Bear. You said it, Bill.
Yeah.
A good change of design for Huggy Bear for this fight to be invertible.
You know, when you're coming into this tournament, you've got to be worried about these guys from Team Inertia Labs.
Look out now.
He's got him.
The Huggy Bear has got T- where he wants him. Oh, T- escapes with a powerful flip. Now he's got him again. T- escapes again, but not until getting some damage from the kill saw.
Now, I wonder if he thought, well, if he gets me trapped in the hug zone, I'll just flip myself out. Brilliant.
Yeah, nice pop by T- and another one. T- pressing the crowd, but taking some damage from the kill saws again. So T- scoring points, but losing points on the Hazard.
I gotta say, Huggy Bear's looking like it's a pretty close fight right now. Well, not right now.
It looks like Huggy Bear up. Has he got anything left?
I saw a little bit of movement.
This may be over.
He's got the hug zone going.
T-minus, the crowd wants to see another flip.
I think we're gonna see one. I say yes. I say, I got $5 that says we see another flip.
And there it is.
All right.
There's the pop, and now Huggy Bear back in action. So a dangerous but bold move by T-minus.
These guys are bold, though. There's no backing off from these guys.
And T-minus back into the hug. I believe they're confident, Bill, that they can get out of it with that flipping arm.
Yeah, it sure seems that way. 3 times we've seen him pop right out of the hug zone with a little flip. Slow and methodical.
Thus far, yeah, you would have to give the advantage to T-minus clearly. He's flipped Huggy Bear several times.
If this thing goes to a judge's decision, you never know what's going to happen. That's it. This fight is over. That's a close one.
T-minus played it safe. He played it smart. Now let's check out his strategy on the replays. Let's take a look at the replays and the awesome flipping power of T-minus.
Yeah, and you can see right here, he comes in the heart of the hug zone and gives him a flip.
T-minus had some big flips. Those have to score points for the judges.
The judges call it 27-18 for T-minus. He heads to the middleweight semis, and now here's Tony and the boys with the Bear.
Dave, he might have flipped you once or twice, but he really didn't do much damage.
Actually, I think what happened, I think he has flexed my frame a little bit. And when that happens, my clearance is so low, I start dragging on the ground.
How do you think Yogi Bear would fare in the BattleBot?
Not good.
Last season, Hazard beat up Zion on the way to his 3rd championship. Now Zion gets a do-over. Find out if revenge will be his. Zion Hazard next.
Hey you, don't construct or operate a robot or BattleBot without proper supervision.
Welcome back, folks. We're knee-deep in quarterfinal mayhem with defending champ Hazard lurking just around the corner.
Yeah, and you know, if you were to look up giant nut in the dictionary, you'd likely find a picture of Tony Buccagnani. We visited with Tony, one of the greatest BattleBots all-stars.
This is Hazard. Hazard has won 3 championships. It's just a matter of luck and time. And Hazard will wind up in a scrap heap. I'm always afraid of T-minus. That robot could launch my robot 10 feet in the air and I'd be history. In every match, there is potentially a robot out there that can beat me. I think it has a lot to do with luck. I really do. In every robot competition I enter, I am nervous. Every single one, every match, I'm nervous. I know one of these times I'm gonna bomb, first round. Every once in a while, when I meet somebody, they say, "Aren't you that guy on BattleBots?" I don't think it impresses them.
Don't listen to him. Tony's record with Hazard is impressive. Lifetime record 16-0, undefeated, people. Middleweight #1 seed, and most amazing, 3 championships.
Well, is it a sin to seek revenge? It's not really for me to say, but Zion doesn't care if he breaks a commandment as long as he breaks Hazard into little pieces.
Tony Buccagnani, Los Angeles, California. Hazard.
No one's been able to figure out Hazard's killer blade yet.
Jared Singleton, Reno, Nevada, Zion.
Zion seeks vengeance for last season's elimination by Hazard.
Now get ready for BattleBots' destruction of biblical proportions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a middleweight quarterfinals matchup. Introducing in the red square to my right. Your vision is blurred, your speech is slurred, you look like a nerd after a beating from Hazard.
Tony Buccagnani, the Hazard champion, says his favorite food, Ruth's Chris steak.
And in the blue square, when I beat you to a bloody pulp, don't be offended. I's just razzing you, it's my way. Please welcome Zion.
Builder Jared Singleton, his favorite band, Juliana Theory.
The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. And the three-time champ, 16-0 Hazard, coming out and strikes Zion. But Zion gets up underneath Hazard.
Right underneath. It only took just a slight damage from that blade.
Look at the damage, though, now. Sparks flying everywhere. Hazard in pursuit.
Oh, look at that right now. Stop that blade. You got to move.
Already you can see one of these shields coming off of Zion being chewed up like so many other BattleBots have in this battle box by Hazard's awesome spinning blade. The most dominant BattleBot we've ever seen. And he's doing it again, Bill.
Yeah, it looked like Zion had a chance there early on. He had stopped the blade. The wedge worked to get right underneath Hazard.
And now Hazard is just doing what he does so good. Look at Zion. Pieces flying everywhere. Just falling apart. Wow. Now he's tossed by that blade.
It's like watching Picasso. If Picasso beat the hell out of his subjects.
Zion's starting to look like one of those Picasso paintings where the nose is on one side, the eyes on the other side. The whole thing looks like a mess. And here comes Hazard. Again, Tony Bucchignati's robot has never lost a fight, and it looks like he's not going to lose this one either. Zion coming apart at the seams.
Give it up for the metallic heart of Zion going right at Hazard. He's still hoping, he's still praying. If I can stop that blade, I got a chance.
Wow. He better just cry uncle and lay down, man. He is just getting destroyed.
More destruction. Here it comes. If there was a white flag on the end of that arm, he might be waving it. See there, you see how effective the wedge is. Tony drove him right up over it.
Bucchignati comes in and gives the crowd a few more sparks and a few more shards of metal on the BattleBox floor.
You know, most of the time when builders are fighting Hazard, they will tell him at this point, go ahead, man, keep hitting me. Take it apart.
They're going to have to start from scratch anyway, I guess.
They love to see the destruction as much as we do.
There goes a big piece of Zion and more sparks, and the crowd loves it.
That was a ricochet shot. That was sweet.
You can see the nicks in Hazard's blade. He has done so much damage to Zion. The time has run out.
Count it down.
I think Zion is lucky that there's no more to go.
That one is Hazard's.
Oh, Zion's revenge is not to be.
The crowd knows they saw a great one.
Now here's the replays.
Zion did a little damage early on, but after that, it's all Hazard.
Hazard carved him up like a Christmas goose, and then the kill saws got in on the action.
And then right here, we see the carom shot. 1, 2, all over the box.
So it's another tough outcome for Zion against the champ. Zion gamely hangs in there, but can only hang his head as Hazard obliterates him just for kicks. Final score, 43-2. Hazard scampers off to the semifinals. We'll be back with the post-fight words of wisdom and our ever-vicious hit of the week. For exclusive interviews with BattleBot builders, or if you want to chat with other bot fans, check out ComedyCentral.com/BattleBot. T-Minus advances to the semis by tossing Huggy Bear onto the scrap heap. And that's our hit of the week. Hey, everybody. Hazard continues his relentless march to a 4th title by dominating Zion. Arj is with Team Hazard.
Your competitors called and they suggested you remove the blade. Any chance of that?
I'll give it some thought.
Keeping a straight face, Tony Bucchignati and Hazard.
Jared, it looked like you had a shot in the beginning.
You know, that was exciting. We came out, we got under him. That's what I wanted to do. We just only did it once. We needed to do it about 10 more times. So I fought Hazard a year ago here, and he did the same thing. We got to learn to duck. That's the idea.
Lots of luck.
Thank you.
Here's a recap of our intense quarterfinal action. Ankle biter bit the dust thanks to a knockout by Turtle. This was the immediate reaction from Jim Smentowski's winning team.
Knockout, Turtle!
T-Minus abused Huggy Bear with flips and tosses, and now he takes a step up in class. He faces Hazard.
Any modifications for that fight?
Titanium skirts around the wheels and a whole new front end and a titanium arm.
And Hazard moves a little closer to Giant Nut number 4.
Just hoping it'll hold together 2 more matches.
So these guys are moving on to the semis. Turtle, T-Minus, and Hazard. Solid, nasty machines. Tim, I can't wait.
Neither can I, Bill, but that semifinal matchup between Hazard and T-Minus is going to be huge. For Carmen Electra, Arj Barker, and Tony Rock, I'm Tim Green.
And I'm Bill Dwyer. If this show gets any bigger, I'm going to have to let out my slacks. See ya.
You're watching Comedy Central. Ladies and gentlemen, Comedy Central presents Ralph Harris. Next.